Well, if you hunt, have some property with some acreage, especially if it's a farm or a ranch, then you no doubt, like me, have a trailer or two that you use a lot. It seems like I'm always either hauling firewood, trash, stuff I've cut down, hay, always using my trailer. Now, unlike my ATVs, which most of the time, even the ones I use in the winter for snow plowing, still get put away. Trailers, they just don't rate that high that I'm going to put any of my trailers away. So that means that these things sit out for years, through the sun baking on them, through the minus degree temperatures hardening the rubber. And so really you never wear out a tire. You just kind of use it up in age. It just gets too old. No comments about hosts or ATV riders. So when it came time, I have some 2211 by 8s on my trailers, typical trailer tires. I decided I'd better look for some replacements because I load these things up sometimes with firewood, and I didn't want to get way up the mountain, load it up, start coming down the mountain and have, one of those cracks give and leave me stranded. Well, it wouldn't leave me stranded. I could still ride my ATV, but leave my firewood stranded for somebody else to take. So I started looking at tires, and obviously Carlisle has provided us with a lot of tires over the years to evaluate, test, and so I went straight to their catalog and was looking around at what they'd have for good trailer tires. I was amazed. The HD Field Trax is an incredible looking tire. So we got a couple to put on our trailers. Now these are 2212 by 8, so they a little bit wider tire. And I was a little concerned because they're so square, whether they'd round up and be as tall. Well, obviously they didn't blow up and round out and be as tall, so I thought, my first comment was, I've lost some ground clearance. And then it dawned on me, do we really care about an inch of ground clearance on a trailer? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I've ever needed more ground clearance. And maybe we lost an inch, I don't know. It's pretty doggone close when you look at the trailers. But what I didn't realize was the offset that I would get with the better tire. The better construction, heavier construction, flatter profile means this thing tows way better. I didn't realize. I've never been a trailer fan for anything, especially camping trailers. We've got like an ATV wagon that we're going to test soon, and you just tow a trailer and they bounce around. I didn't realize that a lot of it was due to the rounded tires. Now, I preach this all the time on ATVs that you don't want the rounded, silly tires, but I didn't think it mattered on a trailer. Well, I found out it does. A good tire like this, good construction, heavy-duty carcass, great tread. The profile like this tows so much better. The little bit wider profile helps it tow through the snow and the muck and mud better, surprisingly so. The biggest thing was I got far less of that trailer kind of having a mind of its own behind my ATV, bouncing around, wiggling, following where it wants to go. The trailer follows the ATV better. And yeah, I'm still getting a little bit of bounce when you're absolutely unloaded, but not as bad as it was with the roundy round tires. And when you get loaded down, get some weight on it, it improves way better. So if those silly little cheap tires lasted me 6 years or whatever, I'm pretty sure that now that I put good tires on, these things are going to last me for as long as I'm going to need an ATV trailer, I'd say. And now all of a sudden, with the right tires, I like my trailers better. And I know you can say, shouldn't you have known that? You're Mr. Tire Guy, you're Mr. ATV Guy. Well, I've never been Mr. ATV Trailer Tire Guy, but now I know, and I'm passing it on to you. So now we both know. So the bottom line is, if you're interested, you have a trailer that you're interested in replacing the tires on, you need some new tires, I suggest you check out the Carlisle's website, which we'll show here, and then you're going to have to go to some place like Rocky Mountain ATV or ATV Direct or someplace like that to buy them, get them shipped to you. But I can tell you, from my experience, they're incredible. Really impressed me, and way better than I thought. So there you have it. Now I'm Mr. ATV Trailer Tire Guy. Well, if you hunt, have some property with some acreage, especially if it's a farm or a ranch, then you no doubt, like me, have a trailer or two that you use a lot. It seems like I'm always either hauling firewood, trash, stuff I've cut down, hay, always using my trailer. Now, unlike my ATVs, which most of the time, even the ones I use